Hello everyone, my name is Steph. In this video, I will be presenting my final solo project for the DevMountain QA software course. The site that I chose is Vans Aircraft. Vans Aircraft is a company that sells small airplane kits and parts. Their website features a lot, including lots of information about each airplane model, lots of information and resources about building airplanes, a form to sign up for emails, a separate standalone e-commerce site where users can browse kits and parts and complete a purchase. This was my test plan for the project. I will be focusing on the QA automation test for this presentation. The features that I chose to automate are the following. In the sections that I chose to test on the site, I did not find any bugs. I did, however, find a bug in the Selenium type ahead feature. I found it on GitHub in the Selenium GitHub repo. The link below shows the issue that I filed. Let's jump into it. Alright, so here to my right, we have my page object and my test file to the left. Under my locators, we have the list of methods that I created to write my tests. In my first test, we'll be looking for a specific web element that has an ID that changes based on screen size. There are two methods for this test. There is one to get the correct ID based on screen size, and there is another one to change the screen size for testing purposes. Then we'll be looking at the navbar in the following two tests. The first test will be to verify the functionality of a couple of the navbar links. The second will be to verify the presence of each of the navbar menu and submenu items. And here are the methods. For the homepage test, we'll be verifying two things. In this one test, we'll be verifying the key elements are present on the page. And then we'll be taking a screenshot and saving it at this path right here. For the search function, this test will execute a search for a query and verify that the search results seems relevant and contain the same words. Here are the methods I use for this test. For the email sign-up form on the homepage, this test will verify that the user is able to enter text in the text fields. It will not be submitting the form given that this is a real site. The cart functionality test here, it verifies that the user is able to add an item to their cart and that the cart updates with at least one item. And here is my method. Lastly, I added a fun little challenge to hover over the order a kit CTA, which will be in the top right, which we'll see when I run my test. What I take away from this project is that selectors can change depending on screen size. A method with an if-else statement can be a good workaround. There's a great, highly active community working on Selenium. Building chains with the Selenium action class can be very useful to execute and reuse complex sequences. Action methods will never work without perform method at the end. And here are the links for my project.